you. You make me sing about happy things in you. Make my heart ring. I feel just like a spoonful of joy. I twirl like a toy, rushing with sunshine, lifting my voice. You just make me want to sing.
Mga 3 PM pa yung schedule namin today. Grabe, sobrang tagal ko na din nag-vlog. Sobrang tagal kong niya. Parang 6 months ata. But expected mo naman syempre, iba yung pre-med and med school. Pero hindi ko alam na ganun ako masyashock na parang hirap mag-adapt sa everything. Tapos, ayun, parang grabe, hindi ako ready. Na-exhaust ata ako nung pre-med. But we are already in our 2nd sem. And nagiging okay naman siya so far. Parang ngayon yung first full week namin. Kasi last week, parang late nag-start yung sem. Like, middle siya. I decided to vlog kasi hindi masyadong hectic yung schedule namin ngayon actually. One subject lang kami today. Tapos hindi siya masyadong hectic kasi 3 PM na nga yung schedule namin. Meron kaming different types of discussions. ACD, tapos meron case discussion. Tapos meron pang post like quiz. So, kaninang morning, nag-prepare lang ako para doon. But, yeah. And sobrang nice. Kasi sobrang miss kong mag-vlog. As in, I actually tried to vlog my very first day. Pero yun nga, parang sobrang hindi talaga ako ready. Tapos sobrang pangit ng mental state ko nung first sem. First day namin ngayon actually. First day med school. Med school na, oh my gosh. First day of school namin ngayon. So, syempre, gusto ko siya i-vlog at ipakita sa inyo, ganyan. honest, di ko alam paano mag-turn out tong vlog na to kasi sobrang unprepared ko talaga sa start ng classes na to. I've been dreading this day for so long. Coming from leapmed, akala ko yung parang dire-diretso lang siya, okay, mag-med school kami. Matagal mo nang look forward yung tuloy-tuloy talaga siya. Pero ewan ko, sobrang pagod pa rin ako from the last academic year. Ayoko siyang magsimula pa ulit. Okay. Ayoko nito. Okay, wala naman akong choice. Kailangan pumasok, syempre. Sobrang drain na drain pa rin yung pakaramdam ko. Feeling ko, hindi pa ako nakaka-recover. Okay lang yan. Hindi pa naman. Tignan nyo, cute. Ilagay ko dun sa planner yung nameplate ko nung pre-med. Kaso nakalimutan ko bumili ng para sa med. So, ko lagay dito sa baba. 2:51 pa lang. Meron pa akong 9 minutes. Ginagamit ko ngayong uniform. Ito pa yung sa leapmed namin. Kasi wala pa akong uniform para sa med.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Is everybody here?
So the most probable diagnosis that we could give is peptic ulcer disease. So the pain is referred to in the epigastric region. So peptic ulcer disease is a disruption of the mucosal integrity of the stomach.
So H. pylori is able to attach to the epithelial cells of the first part of the duodenum. And as the H. pylori attaches to it, it actually damages the epithelial cells.
And the control of the rate of delivery of chyme to the smaller intestines for efficient digestion and absorption. Emphasis of smooth muscle. For the second to fourth part, so the second
Patient is a 19-year-old male medical student, and he is presented with burning intermittent epigastric pain. And with this, there were procedures that were made, which is mainly upper GI endoscopy that revealed mid-gastric body ulceration with blood clotting and minimal bleeding. And this bleeding is actually stopped by electrocautery. And also, in the first part of the duodenum, there's anterolateral pinpoint ulceration. And in the second part of the duodenum, medially, there's a yellowish fluid. And upon biopsy, he was positive for Helicobacter pylori bacteria. And this bacteria mainly caused the acidification and the insufficient neutralization of GI contents, and subsequently the disruption of the mucosal barrier of the GI tract. And this could point out the diagnosis of peptic ulcer disease, which caused his symptoms.
Kayne?
So I could also explain this one. So now he is already a medical clerk, a 22-year-old male, and he has now a health history of taking 12 to 15 tablets a day as a dietary supplementation, which is said to improve his studies since first year. So also, he is a medical student, so we can conclude that he's exposed to stressful environment. And he was presented with severe dysphagia or difficulty in swallowing first with solids, then it progressed to difficulty of swallowing liquid, and then he has dehydration and he is emaciated. The NGT has difficulty of passage at 42 to 43 centimeters mark, so it means that it's already distal, maybe at the gastroesophageal junction. And when barium swallow was performed, it was seen that there is a distal esophagus concentric narrowing. His medical history could point out to a possible assumption that there is already an esophageal lining corrosion. And the diagnosis points out to distal esophageal stricture. And actually, we tried to rule in achalasia of the cardia. However, since achalasia of the cardia mainly is a nerve problem or disorder, and also we could assume in this case that the patient has a not complete closure of the distal esophagus.
Inside or like near to it, where
decided would be the pyloric sphincter and canal of the stomach. And lastly, this organ here would be your duodenum.
OOTD. Yung taas lang naman yung kita. So, ayun. Tapos na lahat ng gagawin namin today. I mean, yung agenda for today sa klase. Tapos na. Nag-ACD lang kami. Yun yung parang collaborative discussion. Tapos, case discussions. Tapos, nag-post-like quiz. Exam kami or quizzes. Parang proctored siya na may video. Yun yung respondus. Parang siyang application. Tapos, kapag mga long quiz, mga exam, shifting exam, finals, ganyan, yun yung naka-Zoom proctor. Sama-sama kayo sa Zoom, tapos pinapanood kayo ng prof and binabantayan. Tapos kapag ganyan, webcam lang nung laptop yung gagamitin. So, ayun. Tapos na siya finally. Nakakapagod. Isang subject lang, tapos nakakapagod. Parang sobrang haba. Kasi hanggang 6 talaga yung class namin today. And ayun, 6 na. Papahinga muna ako. Nakakapagod. Self-love. Ang dami ko pa rin kailangan to. morning.